Getting a Tatkal ticket is essentially a race against the clock. And according to IRCTC, passengers are now winning that race slightly more often. Since the rollout of its revamped website, Tatkal bookings completed within the crucial first 3 minutes have increased by more than 5%. But that's not the only change. From 1st August, Indian Railways has also introduced a new token system for Tatkal bookings at reservation counters. So whether you book your emergency train ticket online or physically at a station, there are some changes you need to know. Hi, I'm Nupur and you're watching Control Z, your cheat code to navigating adulthood. Let's begin online, because that's where nearly 9 out of every 10 railway tickets are now booked. So IRCTC launched the beta version of its redesigned website on 15th July. The objective was straightforward: make ticket booking faster, smoother and easier to navigate, particularly during the periods of heavy demand. And IRCTC says the early numbers show an improvement. Compared with early July, the number of Tatkal bookings successfully completed within the first 3 minutes increased by more than 5%. Within the first 5 minutes, completed bookings increased by around 3%, and within 30 minutes, they were up by around 2%. The first number matters because anyone who regularly books Tatkal knows that the first few minutes can decide whether you get a confirmed ticket or end up on a waiting list. The redesigned website also looks different. IRCTC says it has adopted a more contemporary interface, including a design style known as glass morphism, intended to make the journey from login to ticket confirmation cleaner and more user-friendly. But a faster website doesn't change one important requirement: Aadhaar authentication remains mandatory. If you are booking a Tatkal ticket through the IRCTC website or a mobile app, you need to be an Aadhaar authenticated user. And OTP is sent to the mobile number linked to the Aadhaar to complete the booking. So if you are planning to book Tatkal, don't wait until 10 AM to discover that your account isn't properly authenticated. Get that sorted beforehand. There is also an important restriction on travel agents. Authorized agents cannot book Tatkal tickets during the first 30 minutes after the window opens. For AC classes, that's between 10 AM and 10:30 AM. For non-AC classes, it's 11 AM to 11:30 AM. This effectively reserves the most competitive booking period for individual passengers. But what if you don't book online? That's where the second major change comes in. Tatkal counters now have a token system. From 1st August, passengers arriving at passenger reservation system counters are issued a number token. That token determines your position in the booking queue. The idea is to reduce overcrowding and remove the earlier process where passengers could end up collecting a token separately and then queuing again for the actual booking. There are specific timings you need to remember. For AC Tatkal bookings, tokens are issued between 8:30 AM and 9 AM. For non-AC Tatkal bookings, the tokens are distributed between 9 AM and 9:30 AM. Counter bookings are also divided into two categories. Category A passengers receive priority and are served first. Category B passengers are served after Category A bookings are completed. If you fall under Category B, you'll need to carry your Aadhaar card for another photo identity document accepted by Indian Railways. So if you are going to a reservation counter, don't just remember when Tatkal bookings begin. You now also need to know when your token is being issued. And all of this is happening as railway ticketing becomes overwhelmingly digital. In July 2026, online bookings accounted for a record 89.84% of all railway ticket bookings. For passengers then, the practical takeaway is fairly simple. If you are booking online, authenticate your IRCTC account with Aadhaar before Tatkal opens. Make sure your Aadhaar linked phone is with you for the OTP and your passenger details are ready. If you are booking at a counter, arrive during the correct token window and carry valid identification. Because IRCTC may have made the website faster, but when thousands of passengers are chasing limited number of Tatkal seats at exactly the same time, those first few minutes still matter.